Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, happy Valentine's Day? Your mileage may vary. Regardless, whether it's good or bad or somewhere in between, it's about to get worse because it is showtime. Hi, guys. I'm back. Let's play video game. I'm kind of cold because evidently my heater has conked out. I get to have that looked at. I believe we had 1 point left over. We have 2 attribute points. We didn't spend our attribute points. I feel shame. A little bit more in each of might and knowledge might be good. Alright, we will also check and see if What's-His-Nose has any better.
You're looking to buy a bow?
He has multiple bows to choose from. However, they are the same. Crappy tears. We are off to the Temple of the Moirai. Something of the Moirai. That's the fetid wine cellar. We got through that. Here we are, the Whispers of the Moirai. The Fates. Pardon the yawn. There's Glaucus.
Here we are. Stand back.
Gonna do something?
Good luck in there. I'll meet
Monster
you on the
Walk.
other side.
Good
Be
evening.
polite. You
Your
don't
help?
want to upset the fates.
The Moirai awaits. The Fates themselves. Well, I'm sure they wouldn't have any.
Have weighed so heavily upon Glaucus. He used to be so much lighter.
Any just, guardians. They're the Fates. Those who weave the tapestry of our lives. Oh, I guess maybe. An amber ring of death. I don't want to put on something that's going to kill me. Summons have attack speed, increased critical hit chance. Was nothing in this room but angry birds. Oh, or bats. Possibly bats. It's bats.
I wonder how long these dead lay here. Let's hope we fare better at reaching the Moirai than they did.
But he's all glowy, shouldn't he? He should drop that loot. The dead won't even do the slightest thing to help me out. Really disappointing. A poison hunting bow. Well, theoretically it shouldn't, but we're going to check. 381 top end damage. No. I had to check. You understand. I have to check every bow, because better bow would be better. I feel safe in saying. Anything down here? We have a chest! Layered plate or pelt shield. Hard to use a shield and a bow at the same time, in my experience. Hope the weekend is treating you all right so far. So far, I gotta say, mine's not going great. As it looks like my heater has died. So that's an unwanted extra expense to look forward to. Oh, that's probably one of my arrows over there. All right, we're going to go into the obviously not snake-ridden. Okay, snake-ridden. I was saying obviously not. I said snake-ridden, didn't I? Spider-ridden is what I meant, because obviously it's going to be spider-ridden because spider webs everywhere.
How deep does this temple go?
Down there, at least. Maybe further. I didn't want to step in the wet spot. Get my boots all wet. Ick. Boots don't come cheap. A leaf dagger. I am a leaf on the wind. See me fly. All right, I can jump down there. Undead. Undeadites. Level 17. Oh, somebody's still shooting at me. How unfriendly. We'll back a little bit ways, and we will check on our stuff. I have to say, so far, I am not impressed with the grenade. I'm really not. Was cheap. Hey, now I have 5 active points. Really, it just wasn't doing much for me, you know? Another point into conversation, not conversation, like I was my lips were moving to say. So when I set that thing off, it has only 5 energy reserved right now. So it's not costing much reservation. Another point here. Rupture again. What was rupture again? 30% of their maximum health has true damage. So, try and get some more rupture going. They have 1 point. 2 more points here. We'll go with agility. And agility. Still just 1 point there and 2 points in passes. We're going with anatomy, I believe, to get us up to 4. To give us one of those. Probably pierce damage? Probably. Alright, now we continue. More undead. Bleed out, punk. Spooter. Big spooter. Chest of loot. So disappointing, you know? Get a chest with loot, you think, woohoo, it's gonna be awesome, and no, it's not. Hit Park, Brent. Oh, well, I can't even use them. That's a spooter. Carrying a mallet. Not your average spider does not usually carry a mallet. Just want to point that out. In my experience, mallet carrying spiders are pretty unusual. We have many more spiders. What is up with them and their spiders? Come on, you're the Fates. Do you really need spiders to protect you? Come on, you're the Fates. You know the future. You write the future yourself. You weave the future. The threads of our very existence are woven by the Fates, the Moirai. And they got spiders protecting them? Come on. You can do better. Oh, we can hop down. Oh, I guess we'll hop down then.
Harbingers of retribution. Here. This time.
That is the sound of a follow. I will get to you in just a second. As soon as I kill all the bad guys. That's not, in fact, a follow. It is a subscription from the Indomitable Fat Body. Hey, Fat Body. As always, thank you very, very much. 75 months. God damn, that feels old. You made it into your basement? Snowed out? Flood? Giant mud flow? Avalanche? Spider invade? Oh, knee replacement. Haven't been down here in 18 days. And how is the new knee working out for you? Knock on wood. Hopefully. Feeling better than the previous one after almost 3 weeks. I hope the experience wasn't as awful as it sounds like it should have been. Evil hurts like hells, but measurements are doing well. Okay, that's probably the best that can be hoped for. If he wants to stand there and let me just perforate him, I will happily do that.
So if her harbingers aren't here for you, what are they here for?
I have unusual knees. When you're born, your kneecaps are in 3 pieces, kind of like this, and then they grow together. They fuse. Sutures. Mine never grew together, so I have little gaps in between the 3 parts of my kneecaps, and occasionally something can get stuck in there. And that's not good either. That's the limit of my knee problems, though. Never anything that required, I don't know, replacement. I hope it ends up being an upgrade. Okay, well, they turned around and a door opened. So that should be then the 3 Moirai, the Fates. Atropos. Oh, I can't remember the name of the other 2 Fates. I can jump down. No, I can jump across. I will jump across. There's a chest. Oh. Well, the best you can hope for is that it works and that you're better off when it's over with and that the pain turns out to have been worth it. Knock on wood. Tore your ACL in 87. 3 surgeries since to clean it up. Calcium balls from bone on bone. Should be the last thing. Let's hope so. Yeah, that just sounds... stupid understatement of the day. That just sounds unpleasant. That is a metric shit ton of money. That's enormous. Oh, well, thank goodness for the discount. Good thing we've got such marvelous healthcare in this country. Yeah, I can't hit him. I can't hit his friends. Yeah, can't live in your knee. Unbelievable. But socialized medicine is so terrible. You might have to wait. All right, I'm assuming he wants...
It seems I am not the only intruder in the Moirai's temple. I did not think mortals could access these halls. It matters not. I am the right hand of retribution, and you have chosen the wrong day to stumble upon my work. Troops, report to me down below once you have eliminated the intruder. Hurry! Nemesis must have her titan Ichor when she returns.
Thank you for telling me why you're here. I was thoughtful of you. Oh, and you had to summon extras. What's the matter? The ones you had weren't good enough? Don't worry about the posting of links, obviously. Hit the max out of pocket and have to pay maybe $450. So the insurance is good so far. Let's hope. Not that I wouldn't expect them to want to have your old knee just to make sure it was really in bad shape. and Nightbot needs to chill. I hope you understand. Okay, well, I gotta say, one by one, lots of pictures. So far, these purple guys aren't too bad, at least in small numbers. A heavy ice bow of carnage. Oh, I can't. You gotta be kidding me. 116 might.
How in the world was he? That armor was Spartan, but he wasn't human.
116 might. I need that bow. 116 might. Oh my god. 40 points. That would be 8. There doesn't appear to be an obvious way to respec your stats. But we want it, Precious. And the Precious mocks me, saying I can't have it. I knew it. Hipparch Pauldrons of Death. Can't use those either. They also require might, although nowhere near as much. A bearded hatchet. Who needs a bearded hatchet? I don't need a hatchet with a beard. That just seems silly. Oh, we did get another one to our divinity. We're getting close. We're getting so close to opening up the top tier. Missed me. Sure. All right, more purpleness. Nope, not purpleness. Ah, Minyade. I helped out the Minyades earlier. What are they doing? What are they giving me? Why are they causing a ruckus? Got a thing in the middle. Down below. Brood Mother. You know, I don't think anything ever ends well where there's a Brood Mother. An erosive poison Xephos of nature. Well, sir, I am always glad to have you back around here. Right. And thank everyone for hanging out here this evening.
Your friend winds another way.
Lachesis, or Lachesis, or Lachesis. That's definitely one of the Moirai. That's the one I thought I could almost remember.
Not enough energy.
Oh, she breaks out into little spiders. That's just appalling. Not a fan. What do we have over here? Clotho. That's... Oh, and now more of the purple ones. Lots more of the purple ones.
Need more energy. Not enough energy. Need more energy.
A new way. A path to walk. Until you reach us.
I don't assume the horse bow is going to be better, but I have to check. 394 top end damage. 367 top end damage. I'm going to hold on to that one just in case there's a way to enchant them in town that I'm not yet aware of. Energized Potion of Affluence, was that? Same recovery, extra energy, on use 50 maximum energy. I think the 1 energy regen is better than the 10 energy base. It's going to open a door over there, say? Looks like it. And she turns to face and the door will open. The door. And here I'll find my legendary fat loot, right? Right? Or spiders. You know, spiders are cool too. You know, I wouldn't say I'm an anti-spider guy, a guy who doesn't like spiders, but I'm not a particularly big fan of spiders either. Ichthyians. If he's going to stand over there, I'm not going to insist that he come and get me. That would be rude of me. What are the Ichthyans doing down here?
Not enough energy.
Fishbone armbands. Knowledge.
Need more energy. Not enough energy.
Aha! I think that's the first time I've ever destroyed one of the things just sort of sitting there and had him actually drop anything of any even
Need more energy.
Did you guys lining up again some more in single file? That works out really well for me.
I need to wait. Not enough energy.
Alright, that'll get us back up once we're done down here. We've got bats in our belfry. Giant bats in our belfry. I've got to say that for me anyway, the sort of, it feels like lack of focus, where you've got so many different ways you can go. It's kind of a negative. Just because of the way my brain works, where I want to, like, know where all the places go. Alright, that's going up. Walkway. We've got a big old fish hanging here. Maybe jumpable and jumpable, I'm guessing. Don't know where I'm going, by the way. No idea at all. Yep, jumpable and jumpable. Weep! Whoop! Can't light that up. Those lit up on their own. We've got Tauros and friends. Oh, lightning. How nice. They've got lightning, guys. Oh, they've added another one. This is actually getting kind of dicey. It'd be well served to kill one or more of them. I don't know if I can actually hit Tauros. Oh my god, that was just going right through him. That was bullshit. So I think I can only hit Tauros when his shield is down, and only hit the other guys when his shield is up, like that. His shield is down again. Back up again, let's kill that one. Wasted 3 of my very best empowered arrows on the guy who had a shield. Alright, got him. You've got a shield up. No, you don't. Whoop, 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 whoop.
Not enough energy.
And he's got a shield again. Wouldn't you know? La-da-dee. I killed your friends. And you. Find out if any of this is of any utility at all. We have one bow in there. We also have a fork. That's a comment about my eating. It is not appreciated. Much less armor. More cooldown reduction. No. A wasted affix. Same armor, same cooldown reduction, cold, energy, energy barrier. That's probably better. More armor, resist, more energy barrier, more knowledge. That may actually enable me to use one of these other pieces. Was it the boots? There was something I didn't have the knowledge for. And this, 54 to 60. Could be. Currently, top end damage is 385. 438, we have a new bow. Yay! Drachma, I think, though, not dollars. But you're on the right track. We're in ancient Greece, man. Come on. Drachma. At least I think it was drachma. It is indeed Titan Quest 2. So far, the biggest issue I have with the game is there's so many different ways you can go when you're in the map. And my brain tends to want to do all of them. And of course, that is silly. But then so is my brain. Alright, a spooter came out of there. There ought to be something in there other than, you know, additional spooters. I don't need more spooters. Yeah, I don't... It's not a negative of the game. It is a negative of the game for the way I play. I used to be one of those guys for years who had to check every last corner of every map in Diablo 2, let's say. Had some performance issue when you first tried it out. Yeah, it's hard for me to know because computers are going to vary. I've only seen a couple of moments of stutter.
Need more energy.
All right, we got the big one. Missed me, lol.
Not enough energy.
It also does feel, I guess, a slight negative in that so much of your power, moment to moment anyway, is coming from your weapon. That if you don't have a good weapon, you feel really weak.
Need more energy.
Why don't you learn to use... Wow, there are no shortage of these jerks around.
Not yet.
Now you got it. Well, don't. You taste like flounder. That's more damage than I was expecting. This guy's no joke. Alright, looks like it's joining back up with the way we came in. Okay. Out. Lots of crap. Missed me.
Need more energy.
A cold benthic stinger of momentum. That I need the might again. My might is just not there. Had I known that such good bows were going to come from might. I'd have put more points into might. That's a lot of energy barrier, but my energy barrier doesn't regenerate that quickly. So, what do we... Oops, wrong way. We've got more stuff over there. All right, we're going this way, then. I just kind of... I feel that I must always investigate every possible route. Lachesis. Not sure on that pronunciation. rotate her. I'd rotate her, all right. You know what I mean? I don't either. But it certainly sounded like a really weak, smutty innuendo, which would be consistent with me. The Moirai Dungeons. Oh, great. I mean, this hasn't been the Moirai Dungeon? Charming. Spider. More spiders. All right, dead spooters. We've got bats over there. And bats here. More of Nemesis's butt boys. Applied shoulders of affliction. No, can't say that I want those more. Up, spooter.
Not enough energy.
Well, before we... are these fiddleable? They are not fiddleable. Let's see if we can't get a look on where we're going from up here. Of course.
Need more energy.
Might is killing me. Might is moitering me. I should have balanced my stats a wee bit more, I now see.
Not enough energy.
Pretty much the worst shooting imaginable. Alright, we have found the teleport point for wherever the hell we are. The Moirai Temple entrance, or the Moirai Dungeon Temple? Got nothing we can get into over there. We'll go in there in a sec. It's just my nature to poke around. In this particular case, it does not appear to have been profitable.
Keep striking the barrier troops. Don't slow
It's
down.
the punished Spartan again.
Power can't be infinite.
I'm going to do a quick scope of the room. There is... maybe that's the Moirai... to open up the Moirai dungeon as opposed to wherever we are.
You survived. Perhaps there is more to you. The way you move. Hold your weapon. Who taught you to fight?
Well, since he's a Spartan, I'll say Aristano of Sparta.
Aristano. That means it's you. You're
Who am I?
God marked mortal. The one my mistress hunts.
Yeah.
You're still alive. Listen, you need to
He's fighting off
accept
Nemesis.
reality. Nemesis will end you. Her cause is righteous. All you will create by resisting her is suffering for you and others. Goodbye, God-marked. Troops, I must depart to speak to our mistress. Spend your strength against the God-marked mortal. Make
Is he gonna
Nemesis
summon up
proud.
some more, like he did last time? He is. Oh, maybe not. Yes, he is. Yes, he is. A bunch. Oh, and from behind as well. Good start. Good start. Okay, we go like this.
Wait.
You seem to be the last one of your number. Sorry about that, dude.
She seeks the power of the Titans.
Clotho, he seeks the power.
Wipe away the gods.
That's one of the Moirai, the Fates. Alright, so that's the Moirai Temple. Theoretically, then, we're close to the end of our... Well, no, this is implying that we're heading... We need to head this way. The little arrow says we need to head this way.
Titans here. Blood of
Oh, maybe for the Ichor?
from the Father.
Blood of the sky himself, power to raise the sun, veins filled with divinity. Am I Zeus's get? His illegitimate offspring? That's a notification from my Amazon brand voice activated device. I'm going to touch the Titan icon. Divine challenge. A whole shitload of critters to fight again. That is rather a lot of them. Oh, they're going to line up again. I really do appreciate it when they do. One wave. This one will not be Ichthyans. Oh, maybe it is Ichthyans. It is Ichthyans. Guys gonna line up for me again? Always appreciated when you do that. Plus I leveled.
Not enough energy.
Two waves. Let's gather everybody up.
Not enough energy.
They are not the brightest fish in the sea, shall we say. Nice try.
More energy.
Is that it? Nope, it's not it.
Not enough energy.
Fish are getting bigger. This-
Need more energy.
Gonna double back. Oh, messing with their minds.
Not enough energy.
done here? We are. I will absorb the divine energy. It seems I may be divine myself.
It seems that you're getting used to this.
Your fate awaits you, Lord
I am Godmark. Lachesis said so. So, 1, 2, 3. Boom! I don't know what else we use extra divinity for, because ours only goes up to 4. Scattershot is kind of what I have been looking forward to, I have to admit. All right, we got Rupture, Doom. What's Doom again? They take vitality damage per stack when it ends. Returning projectiles. Well, get stuck where they land and return to you after 1.5 seconds, dealing 30% damage. Blade trick. Instead, fling hidden blades in all directions. No. Additional projectiles. Enhanced damage. Enhanced ailment. We got 3 points. We'll go with that. A little bit of rupture. And we'll try the returning projectiles. What else do we have? We have passives. 2 more passive points. We need 1 here. Give us access. Bleed chance. Pierce damage. We have 1 more passive point. Last tier opened up. Surgical precision. Ruptured doom. Dot. Glancing hit chance. I think that's all the masteries. Still showing masteries, I'm guessing, because of the divinity. I don't know what I do with extra divinity. Do I cash it in for valuable prizes? Let's drop some points into might. We'll start working our way up to being able to use some of those more powerful goodies. Let's see. That's a lot more armor. Glancing projectile hit, lightning resistance, poison resistance, and summons. God, if it didn't have the summons, I would be really tempted. A little bit more health. Chance. Going with the heavy armor. Maybe start leaning into the might stat stuff a bit more. Maybe. Have any chests of fat loot? I mean, I got a bunch of divinity. I'm going to AFK for just a sec, as long as it takes me, to refill my cold adult leisure beverage. everything else is taken. Mastery's the only thing I've got is the divinity points, and I have no idea what to do with extra divinity points. If anything. That's the quests. Attributes, inventory, log reporter. Is there a search function? Does not seem to be. Alright. Well, she turns and opens the door. Don't know where I'm going. I am in the Moirai Temple. If I wasn't before, I am now.
Well, at least we've made it further than Nemesis's harbingers. That's a good sign. Her lieutenant was unsettling. Once he tells Nemesis we're alive, she'll be coming after us again. If the Moirai can't help us, we're doomed.
Thanks, Captain Bringdown. You got more bad news for me? Another teleport point? Moirai Temple Dungeon. The Gallery of Lachesis. Maybe it's Lachesis. A bunch of bats. Passage of Atropos. That's the one I could remember previously. Wasn't coming up with. The Gallery of Lachesis. There was a little bit of a glitch.
Find us. Find us.
Your statues are, they're moving, lady. I don't mean to talk out of turn, but your statues were moving. Oh, we got everybody excited to play. That's nice.
Need more enemies. I need to rest.
It is a poison Aor. Mean like the donkey from Winnie the Pooh? The Allottor, and as the last Titan fell, Lachesis went to Zeus and told him of his duty and his burden to stand atop the tapestry of fates. The fates had woven its guardian and protector. Or at least that's what they want you to believe. Don't believe their lies. Oh, just of nothingness. A chest of actual nothingness. Interesting. It's showing all of these other sort of routes in and out of here, but they don't actually seem to be. My assumption is they're above, most likely. Could be below. Oh, you're a little late to the party, friend.
Not enough energy.
Alright, there's a miss. Second and a half later, it's not returning. Did I not get that? Thought I did. Oh, I'm not using that attack. There might be a correlation there, you know? Maybe. That's single target. This will be multi-targets. Let's see how that works. And then back. Yeah, I dig it. back into the Moirai Temple. That's the Moirai dungeon. Is that where I came in? I think so. I'm not sure. Right. So I can't get down there, or I was already up above. Whispers of the Moirai. Guess I'm going in there. This is where I just came from. Moirai Temple. Moirai Temple. I did not go into that Moirai Temple entrance, however. So evidently multiple entries into the temple. And I have not been through this one. I could have actually ported to this one. Right there. But I forgot about that, so I didn't. Oh, charming.
Not yet.
Yeah, that seemed to work okay.
Need more energy.
Going to take a bit to get used to the returning attacks, but initially, how about we? That would be ideal for kiting. Thank you very much. Got more critters, including Big Spooter. All right, we just came in from there. They came back and killed him. A sturdy medium helmet of life. Less armor. Slightly less dodge cooldown. 1 resist, strike armor, health, and more might. I might have mentioned that. I might have mentioned that I could use more might. Sorry. Let's drop any of those them things. The blue quality ones that I will not be using. Well, that one's got extra might. Might 116, 121 current might. I think it's like 90? 99. Getting close. Getting close. Close enough that this might do the trick. 116, 121. 111. I'm getting close. All right. We'll continue on. So far, I'm feeling pretty good about the spread shot kind of deal. Nothing of any value It's just not good. Good evening, Mr. Beamish. And welcome back to you. There are so many Mr. Beamishes. Wow. Where am I going now? No idea. Whoop! To a place filled with critters, clearly. More of them coming.
Not enough energy.
More? Are you kidding me? What the hell is up with this?
Need more energy.
Are you all done playing with your food now? Padded linen corselet of insight. Well, we don't need that. We can guarantee ourselves that. Let's see. Less armor, more dodge cooldown, more vigor. I'm plenty vigorous. My vigorosity is really good. I don't need any pills or anything for my vigor. My manly vigor is just great. Thank you for asking. Oh, Ring of Durability. Stop with the summons stuff. I don't have a summons. As far as I know, only one of the 5 classes currently in the game has summons. That's the sort of mechanical one. Traps and summons and stuff. The summons are ballistae and stuff like that. Alright, we go this way. Can we leap across? We can leap across. I will leap! I will hit the right button and leap. That way appears to be the way we have not gone. It's really hard to make out this map. Also, this way we have not gone. And that way. Let's see if we can reach that from here. Nope. That is a Noperino. Which means we are back to the portal here. Take the portal to another portal. Sometimes you just gotta go from one place to another. We got more spooters down there? Did I miss a spooter? I'm sure they feel left out. I am liking the game. I have some issues with it, but they are completely or mostly me issues. For instance, The maps can offer so many different ways to go. I have a little bit of analysis paralysis,
Not enough energy.
where I can't make up my mind. But that is entirely a lens thing. That's not a mark against the game. Really wanted to like TQ1, you just felt it felt too dated. Yeah, also, it used the same sort of system that Grim Dawn has, where you can pile up your points into different skills, but there's no real good way of knowing which skills to pour your points into. Basically, if memory serves, at least in Grim Dawn, there are 1-point skills where you only want to put 1 point in. Any more than that is not efficient. There are the ones where you want to put in a specific number to activate another ability or something, and there are those you just want to pump all the way up to the minimums. And so I have that same issue with Grim Dawn. I don't feel I can make my own build, because the what they have in Grim Dawn, anyways, is the horizontal assignment system does not feel like it is set up in a way that a novice player can really take advantage of. And I felt that same way with Titan Quest 1. I go down here? I came in here. Oh, I hit the wrong button. All right, now we're back here in the Moirai Temple. I don't think there's any way here we have not gone, except there. So we're going to go that way. I hit the wrong button again. At this point, this game does suffer from some of the same issue. It's not clear as to exactly where, for a new player, which points are really worth putting points into and which ones aren't. It's not to the same degree as Grim Dawn, but it's certainly something I feel. Again, that's probably just a me thing. A game with too many choices actually actively drives me away. I've started Baldur's Gate multiple times, and it drives me away because I just want to change my build. I keep wanting to change my build. Yeah, it's in early access. It's perfectly functional. They just added, I think, the 3rd chapter recently, or relatively recently. I'm playing a class that wasn't in the first time I played. And it's a good, solid ARPG start. Hopefully they can tie things up together. Right now, the loot feels a little sort of uninteresting. And it also feels like your weapon plays an outsized role in how good your build is. But again, that may be me perception stuff, not other people. Okay, well, we're trying to find our way to places we haven't been here in the Moirai Temple. Did I click on this one? Yes, Blood of the Sky himself. The implication is that I may or may not be the offspring of Big Z, Zeus. To my mind, it's definitely not done yet. So that way led back to here. But we'll try there, but I'm dubious. All right, there's a jump up above across. We've done that. All right, this is a way we don't appear to have gone.
Need more energy.
that's a win. Yes, this is a way we have not gone previously, so good. Box? No goodies for me. Okay, it shows us a different area, but I don't think we can reach it. One thing I'm not nuts about in this particular part is it is tough to make out where you are in the temple and where you can reach from where you are. For instance, that appears there's something there. I know there's something there, but right there is you can't get to it, even though it looks like you can. And over here is just another entry to, like, down here somewhere. And I know they're intentionally making it into a labyrinth. Hello, Grecian mythology. Oh, pick that up. Didn't want that. Did not want that. That was one of the statues of the Moirai, the Fates, that we had to turn so that it looked at the door. When she looked at the door, it opened. Okay, now here we're passing under that area. Breakable? Seems like it. Not seen that before. Top left is not a spiral down. Hey, Nod Knox. No, it's not. A reasonable question, but no. And this is... Oh, okay. Well, that is a place we hadn't been. How you doing, Nod Knox? Big jump. Box. Oops, wrong button. That's the first fungible wall I think I have seen in the game. Not that there was much behind it. Oh, there we go. Now, this was nothing, so we now climb down here. Did we go down here? I think so. Yeah, we fought Ichthyans down here. Okay, so all of this stuff is finished out. Trying to get over here and there. But I think this goes under and then back over there, which will be disappointing. Doing just fine. Just finish your Diablo 2 land. I hope that was a blast. Oh, they didn't like your spec? It was too powerful, so they got bored and quit. Oh! Were you playing with the new class? Or just a cool spec of your own? Moirai Dungeons. Alright, this looks like an area I have not been previously. And indeed, it is an area. I've not been previously. Is it actually an area or just sort of a stub area? It looks like it's just sort of a stub area. Axe of Might. Keen military longbow of haste. That's got extra might. Kind of trying to get the might up right now so I can use one of those better bows. Will this unlock one of these two bows? One of them. Is it better? We go from 460. Come on, baby. Daddy needs a new pair of shoes. No, it is not. Huh. Yeah, that one's doing 25 weapon vitality damage, so its base is actually a lot higher than it looks. Warlock Summoner got to bind the demon. Yeah, I watched that. And you bound Lister the Tormentor from Bhaal Throne Room, and he soloed the rest of the game. One hit the act bosses. Yeah, I saw that some of the binding demons were, I'll be generous, strong. Find a way through the temple. I am working on it. Believe you me. Doesn't this look like I ought to be able to go in there? It looks like that to me, but nothing's clickable. I went over here, and there's nothing over here. And this is just another part of the temple. If it's meant to be a puzzle so far, it is out puzzling this poor fellow. Because the only place I can see where we definitely know we want to go is there. And, well, we can teleport ourselves to the Gallery of Lachesis again. Don't know if that pronunciation is correct. My pronunciation of Greek is probably not correct. I mean, I keep calling her Aristinoe instead of Aristino. I mean, because this looks like it goes through the passage of Atropos, and yet, no can go through. Nothing I do does anything. And if we head over here, I believe we're under this highlighted area there. Yeah, this takes us to another part of the Moirai dungeon. Not where we want to go. Takes us right back to here, where we just were. Not even close to the power of Echoing Strike. 1.6 million damage. That is just silly. As you one hits in the game itself is a nerf to sure to come. Bugging with the maze. I like the game. It is not finished, but it is in a good place to eventually get itself finished, if that makes sense. I think they need to tidy up the itemization to make things more interesting. They need to make it less dependent on your main weapon doing the vast majority of the damage in the game. And I obviously would like a little bit more linear layouts, as I tend to get easily distracted. Can I come in from over here? No. I'm going to do a Google for the Passage of Atropos. And see if I can find out what I'm supposed to do here. No. 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 Somebody's asked for a common one is the walkthrough for the Atropos quest. No, nothing helpful. Treating yourself to a whiskey. Ooh. Name of whiskey, please. So here's the thing. We're here. I obviously need to be over here somewhere. If I go over here, there's a door, but that door leads me to here. I think it was. Or here? Now that looks like that should go from here to there, but I don't think it does. But we'll look. We'll take a peek. Maybe I've missed it. Maybe it's obvious and I just missed it. That's certainly possible. Would not be the first time, I can assure you of that. Yeah, there's no way through here that we can see, right? So it must be above or below. Okay. So we go above. That's interesting. It's been a while since we ran into monsters, so maybe I haven't been up here. Ah, Edrador, tenure. Very nice. Cask strength. Oh, we've got a bad guy. Hold on. All right, we have not been up here. Okay. This is me. Oh, yeah, haha.
Is the Moira who actually measures out
Stupid
the
statues.
fate of mortals as they live.
Although I gotta say,
She's been guiding us.
pretty talented to be able to
suppose
have your
we
statues
blame
come to life. I
cases
may have
for all
finally
the
found the way I've been
troubles
looking.
we've encountered. But we should also be grateful we
Just a
pulled
goodies.
out each time.
A barbed two-headed axe of carnage. Come back. You were correct, most likely. Come on, we both know you're going to wake up. Why are you making me wait? Oh, you didn't wake up. Dory, hey! Don't have to worry about finding Dory. I found Dory. She's right there on the ground. Missed me.
Not enough energy. Need more energy.
that goes down to a broken stair. We finally found our way onto new areas. What do we get for our reward? Bats. Not even in a belfry, just bats. Quiet down there. Lots of undeadites. Quite a lot. Okay, actually, we want to use that. Got them. Stupid undeadites. The Passage of Atropos. We'll come back. Oh, this appears to be a dead end. Then we'll be back right now. Oh, it's another one of those guys.
Need more energy. Not enough energy.
All right.
Need more energy.
We got some necrotic bones, as opposed to some unnecrotic bones, presumably. Hornbow of Might. Can't quite use it. Which way?
Not enough energy. Need more energy.
Is that guy healing? Total dick move. Up, more of them. Come on, boys. Want to play? Okay, that way appears to not be the way. Or possibly. A box. Disappointing. Another box. Klepton.
Not enough energy.
Be rude.
Need more energy.
Wow, okay, he dropped all kinds of stuff. Time for me to drop more blue loot on the ground. Wraps of life. Or might. Give up a little knowledge. Sure. Draining fork. A fork can be pretty draining, that's for sure. More might. Take that. That. Horse bow of ailment. We'll check that one out for sure. Alright, let's see what we've got in the way of bows and stuff. We are currently at 452 top end damage. No. Well, almost. 457. That's a whisker more. It's a maybe. 427. 396. Are you kidding me? Ain't got time for that. 387. So this one was 457. 452. Cold, attack speed, and cast speed. What we currently have on. We're not doing any cold damage, so that's not doing us any good. But the base crit and base weapon ailment isn't hurting. I don't know if we need the 26 agility. So the weapon vitality damage is a lot. It's in a good mood, or did something else prompt the happy? No, it's just Valentine's Day. Your mood may vary. You may be happy because it's Valentine's Day. You may be unhappy because it's Valentine's Day. Hence, exclamation point, happy, question mark, unhappy. I just don't want to upset people unnecessarily. The Huntsman's Barb does more damage to boars, wolves, and lions. Oh, yay. I think we were going to use the green, weren't we? Because it actually was very slightly higher, and yeah. Very slightly indeed. Going to celebrate Valentine's next week with the wife, since you're at a LAN at the moment. It also, in case you were going to go with any of the standard Valentine's requirements, things like candy and whatnot, they are a shitload cheaper tomorrow. Is there anything down here? Oh, there is. All right.
Not enough energy. Need more energy.
Don't you? Oh, please. I don't think that's necessary at all. Dead end. Okay. Nothing up here, and
The name Atropus means she who cannot be turned, as in her mind can never be changed. When death comes, it comes.
Flowers and a good spanking is your go-to. Flowers are nice. I will choose discretion the rest of the way.
Let's hope that Atropos doesn't snip the thread of your life.
Oh,
with
this
her
is,
divine shears just yet.
Your area of effect spell should not follow me. I'm just letting you know. Another level for me, Ding 19.
Need more energy.
Right. We already have divinity capped. I'm guessing that we've reached the max for the divinity expenditures. Let's drop 2 more in here. Just pour some points in there. Passives. Attributes. Okay, I'm going to do a 3.5 somersault with a half gainer. That's just some random words I know. Oh. He was tethered.
Not enough energy.
Well, here we go. The Moirai Temple again. Keep going back and forth from the Moirai Temple to the Moirai
Where
Battle.
are the Moirai? How much do we have to prove ourselves?
Well, we've got a big icon in the upper left here. Let's see where that goes, shall we? Dyspepsia? Oh.
Not enough energy.
Not nuts about fights that take place in very tight quarters. summonses. Yep.
Not enough energy.
I'm summoning up more friends. Nice campfire.
Not enough energy.
Marks the end of your search.
Got a longbow of might.
Fusion's bane.
Come in. The way is open.
More armor, energy, less might. I'm not sure we want to mess around with our might. Oof, that's a lot of might. That looks, I'm going to guess that's actually significantly better than what we're currently using. So that is 463 top and 392. 463 and 392. 463 and 392. Significantly more damage. Me prudent. Yeah, not usually. That's actually a completely reasonable point. I am going to take a moment. Refill my cup and empty something else. I'll be right back. And I'm back. Yeah, we still have 3 divinity and nothing I can do with it. Nothing evident, anyway. Let's see. I'm going to do a little bit of respecking. There we are. Yeah, that works. Why did I not get active points back? The points are still in there, are they? There we go. Let's just pump flat ass damage in. Pardon my phrasing. All right. Well, I actually want to go to the sides. I'm guessing maybe there isn't anything here, but it's just in my nature that I need to check. Not one of the more agreeable parts of my personality. Oh, wait, I don't have any of those. The conduit chamber. So now I'm going to run around and go bzzz to everybody. That's a Diablo 4 reference. Diablo 3 reference, sorry. Oh, I ain't got no flat booty. I got fat booty. Actually, that's not true. Most of my fat has always been right around my midsection. The sort of the fat belt type thing. Yeah, it's not a great look. Oh, we're off to somewhere. Nobody knows where. Oh, ooh, the Realm of the Moirai. Cool looking. I like. Visually, the game is very nice looking. I'm impelled, imposed, made mental to walk around. Oh, but this looks like maybe we can just poke in our head here. And there's nothing specifically here, right? Okay, good. I would not want to double back to check on a really short little dead end. If you're not familiar, the Moirai are the Fates, and they weave the threads of fate together. You know, it's not much, but it's honest work. Quite good with scale in this game, making things feel huge. Yeah, and that's appropriate for something like, you know, a game placed firmly in Greek mythology. Not enough games do stuff with scale where they should be able to, where you kind of have a jaw drop.
So it is fated.
You have questions. Approach. Ask.
Clotho, Lachesis, and Atropo.
Ask your questions and ask carefully.
Why is Nemesis after me?
A prophecy from ages past.
That a mortal, born with a moon-shaped birthmark, would rise.
And grow into the hero capable of ending Nemesis's reign.
Only you can snip her thread. She knows this. She fears this. Only you can stop the terror she brings.
So I have a moon-shaped birthmark. If it's on my butt, I have a moon on my moon. What are Nemesis's plans?
She rages against the gods, filled with bright fury.
She would bring Dread Kronos back from Tartaros to destroy the gods for her, to erase the world they built and the lives of their people.
Kind of a dick move.
Kronos the Destroyer. Kronos the Eraser. Father of Zeus. King of the Titans. Master of time. With ancient blood, she can bring his return.
And that's bad.
Would turn back the long years, unwind the thread of fate we have woven. He would kill Zeus and the Olympians before they ever ruled.
That would be a good trick. How do I stop Nemesis? The answer is easy. Use this bazooka.
The Die File.
Yes, the Die File.
It was her divine tool, but now it can be yours.
Use it to steal Nemesis's power. Her dark
Pardon.
tendrils
Pardon, yawn.
contain a spark of her divinity. Divinity that can be yours.
You have begun to taste divinity. It has awoken within you. You have taken more from Titan Iker. Now you must steal it from Nemesis herself.
Take the file.
Okay. Oh, it's the file. The Nemesis Files. Sounds like a movie. Once Nemesis's divine tool used to reabsorb her spent divine energy, the Moirai arranged for it to fall into your hands. Well,
Good. Use the file to steal the Relentless One's divinity for yourself.
okay.
But we have one more gift for you. A new prophecy to guide your path. Are you ready?
I am ready for my prophecy. That's a prophecy, not a prophylactic.
File in hand, the god-marked steals power. As the father of fishmen guides the way, they
Neptune?
save the hungry nymph from blood-soaked waves. But skies grow dark, and winged vengeance comes. Then one by one, the punished will be freed, as stolen power pumps through heart and veins, and allies rise against time's destruction. Mortal becomes god, and seeks new revenge.
The prophecy is given. Mark our words.
Prophecy
well.
doesn't even rhyme. What the hell kind of
Now you
prophecy
must
is that?
Meet
You can
your
do better.
fate,
Come on. Look at the fates.
God-marked.
Whispers of the Moirai. Quest completed. XPs. Not a bunch of XPs, but XPs nonetheless. Have we got anything else over here? Did we? No, we did not. Quest started. A Gift of Prophecy. Return to the Moirai Temple. Nice place they got here. Why does it say Die Vial over there? You guys like rent out for parties and stuff? Because, I mean, you guys could make some pretty decent bank. You know, if you were interested in such things, and come on, who can't use a few drachma these days? Am I right? Nope, there's a no die over there, die vial. It just said it. Moirai Temple. It doesn't specify which part of the Moirai Temple. Let me check the quest. World quests. World quests are probably not what we're looking for here. So just anywhere in the... So like the Moirai Temple entrance? Don't know. Let's find out. We'll find out together. You and me. Where are we going? Return to the Moirai Temple. Okay, that's not where we were going then. The blocked gate. Ah, there. I have to find Glaukos.
Did you understand all of that? The Moirai aren't exactly paragons of clarity. At least the first two lines of their prophecy seem rather clear. File in hand, the god marked steals power, as the father of fishmen guides the way. The father of fishmen
this is
has
Glaukos?
to be Glaukos, since he originally created the Ichthyos.
Okay.
They were drowning sailors he was trying to save by giving them gills. So, let's find him and see if he has any wisdom to share about how to use this new dive file to steal power.
Hi, Glaukos. How you doing? Oh, the Gates of Fate. Let me ask you these questions 28. Glaukos. They're pretty strong. I mean, those look like they're made out of metal. I was sent to talk to you. Really? How interesting. You're not. Well, we can jump across there in a minute. Fine, what do you have for us?
Hang on. Oh, sorry. I just need to catch my breath. I just ran here, hoping I'd catch you.
Well, my question is, who is he? But he's Aratus, an earnest deckhand.
I'm Aratus, ship's lookout for the Legacy. A merchant ship out of Syracuse, or...
The college?
I was until yesterday. Now the Legacy is in splinters, and there are only a handful of the crew left. Gods. We were wrecked by a sea monster, Scylla.
And
But we were
Charybdis.
saved.
Pardon on.
Glaukos, god of sailors, has rescued us.
Yeah, he's...
He sent me to come here and find you. To send you to him. He's with the rest of my crew, a ways north.
I'll go find him.
I'll just catch my breath a moment.
You catch your breath. Meanwhile, I'm going to take a jump. A couple of bronze coins and a chest. I'm going to jump again. Here we go. A ring of ailment. Increase damage over time, summons, and ailment power. Bonk. Look at the flat numbers on that. Better flat damage than mine. Bonk. Oh. Also bonk. Spell damage, poison damage, lightning. If I was throwing spells that did poison and lightning damage, that thing would be great. Okay. How far are we going to be going here to get to Glaukos? Oh. Come on back. I like to think I catch them when they come flying back. I mean, I don't, but I like to think that. Fortunately, at least they don't impale me. Alright, we're going to try to find Glaucus. Oh, not immediately, though, are we? That worked okay. Find Glaucus to the northern beaches. Hey. We definitely want that. I mean, that is just some piece of gray quality junk. Nobody wants that. At least it wasn't me. And come on back. So presumably Glaucus is somewhere over here in this green area. Oh, we got turtles, or whatever the hell they are. They are turtles. They're just weird ass turtles. Bonk. Well, let's assume he's more in this direction. And crabs. And that's one of the king crabs. Doubt it's over here. We have a cave. They have a cave troll. Up. Nope. Pardon me? Excuse me? Excuse me. That has a lot of energy regeneration. Bonk. Energy regeneration. Good, I would like more energy regeneration. I can get that out of the primary stats thing. Maybe. Pardon me? How big an area are we going through? Big. Sure are an awful lot of dead, pissed off sailors. Can't get through that way, doesn't look like. Pardon me again. No, don't need that. Don't need that.
Break from swarming us?
I think we
Come in. Lord Glaukos is expecting you.
Yeah, Lord Glaucus, blah, blah.
Oh, those two. Oh, you're the. If you're heading back out of camp, would you?
Let's sell some stuff.
Callimachus and Dolan. Oh, if you're heading back out of
I
camp.
didn't even notice if she had any super damaging bows. Apparently 66 to 72, but really good bonus stats.
Skilla almost took the whole thing off. Have
Gorgo?
you seen this? But I broke my leg in the wreck. You're
About the
interested?
hunting trophies.
I've got a little something for you. Great.
I'll do it. Still have a couple quests to do for that first town.
Oh,
Did you
if you're
have
heading back
something
out
you
of
needed
camp,
done?
I
Dolan
sent
and
them out this morning to
Callimachus?
scout, but there's no sign of them.
Yeah,
May
yeah.
Lord Glaukos bless
I'll
you.
keep an eye. Yeah, may Lord Glaucus, blah, blah, blah.
Beacon ruins we wrecked
You
near
people
to
are
the
really
north.
simple.
Lord Glaukos told us to extend...
Still can't get up. Nice. Purple, epical, bow type weapon. Now that actually looks better.
Sorting through this old fort's...
Number of bows. Let's see if anything stands out as maybe better. Probably not, but it isn't possible. Increased cold and fire damage is not going to help. I'm doing like poison and penetration.
Another straggler lost amongst... Welcome! Make yourself at home.
What's a
I've
treasure
got a
tab?
few enchanted-
Treasure map on the table.
I found it. Now about 10 coins. That's
Buy the map for 10 coins. Sure. And we've got our teleporty point and Glaucus.
There you are.
Here I are.
Aratus found you, all right. Yeah, excuse all the busyness here. I'm trying to start doing my job properly. Anyway, what happened with the Moirai? They gave you a divine artifact and a prophecy. Oh, how generous. That second line of the prophecy. As the father of fishmen guides the way.
That'd be you.
Did I tell you how the Ichthians came to be? I once tried to save a ship full of pious pirates from drowning by allowing them to breathe water.
Didn't turn out
Rather
right.
than express gratitude, the bastards, well, bred with sea monsters until they became monsters. Well, that's what I get for rescuing pirates.
Uh-huh.
But they saved the hungry nymph from blood-soaked waves, is the line of the prophecy I'm interested in. Yet they must mean Scylla.
The sea monster that destroyed the cruise ship.
She wasn't always a sea monster, was she, Glaucus? You told me that Scylla was once a kind nymph, but that something terrible happened.
After a tragic misunderstanding centuries ago, Nemesis eternally punished Scylla, twisting her body and mind into monstrous
I'm beginning to think this
form.
Nemesis might not be a
Greatest
good
regret of
person.
my life. I've been hoping to find a way to free Scylla for centuries. And here
Let's,
it is.
about the dive aisle.
Some gods have divine tools. Zeus has his lightning bolt. The Moirai have their spindle, measuring rod, and shears. Nemesis, well, she had her difile. Only it can undo what she has done. Only it can scrub clean her stain upon the world. You should be able to use it to absorb Nemesis's divine energy wherever you find it, either in the world or within those she's eternally punished.
How do I steal Nemesis's
A goddess
power?
like Nemesis, one dripping with blood, leaves divinity behind wherever she exerts her divine influence. You could try to follow in her footsteps. Use the Difile to steal any divine energy she left behind. The more I seem to believe, it's the only way you'll be able to grow strong enough to challenge her directly.
Will I become a god? If anyone asks you if you're a god, you say yes.
If you absorb enough
you, Ghostbusters.
divinity, maybe. Mortals have become...
You, for
gods
instance,
before,
Glaucus.
After all.
How do I free Scylla?
When Nemesis corrupts the body and mind of one of her victims, eternally punishing them, not even death can end their torment.
What, 3 yawns
The
in the last
only
2
thing
minutes?
that can end eternal punishment and transform Scylla back to normal is that Difile. Believe me, I've tried. Oh, Scylla. Thank the fates, it seems I finally have a chance to make things right after all this time. And as far as you are concerned, well, Scylla is absolutely filled with Nemesis' divine energy. Absorbing it and freeing her will add much to your strength.
So what should I do next?
Nemesis has been active in these parts for the last few years. She must have left behind plenty of traces of her divine energy. I noticed one when I swam here this morning. Some sort of Ichthian dig site to the west. You should start there. See if that file really works for you. I'll search for where the other sources of her energy are, including Skilla. Well, she must be close. She wrecked these sailors' ship just yesterday. Hope the die file works. Good luck.
That tune. Nobody else but me seems heard it since washing ashore. Gods, I hope that Theros gets the bridge fixed soon. I simply must venture east and find...
Yeah, that's probably Skilla, in which case, maybe don't.
She ate him. Oh, gods.
What are you, about you?
I was a sailor. Now I don't know. I can't go near the water.
What are you talking about?
Her mouth opened so wide, and the things with her, Lamassar helmsman, oh gosh.
About the wreck.
It was a nightmare. I washed up on the beacon ruins to the northwest. Thought I was safe, but there are more monsters there. Monsters everywhere.
Well, yeah, they are everywhere. Goodbye. Crazy man. Crazy man. Yeah. I have unused remains. I would like to use those remains. Memory unlocked of Pan. Any other remains? No. This allows me to change levels and stuff. Right. Right arena. Oh, I'm the other guy I killed. I believe I am going to call it an evening here in town, where I'm surrounded by friends. At 1 point. No, just the divinity points. Not sure what I'm supposed to be able to do with those. Info help. Divinity points. Do we have a search? We don't have a search. Oh, divinity. There we go. Earn divinity points. Use them to increase your power of your masteries. Press X to open the mastery screen and assign them. But they're all assigned. I am going to call it here for the evening. As always, thank you guys very much for hanging out here. I appreciate it. Tomorrow, if I'm streaming tomorrow, it will be later. It will be starting 45 minutes from now. It'll be a late start, and I'll be doing a Guild Wars 2 raid with a bunch of cool Guild Wars 2 streamers, such as Malcolmus TV, Iron Maiden, Engelbert Meow, Madigan, Praying Mantid, Jukebox. I'm like the least cool person there, but they let me play. But that's the only thing I might be streaming tomorrow, and I may not even stream that. I may not even be able to play that. But that will, if I stream, that'll be it for tomorrow. Monday, I should be back at the usual time. Same bat time, same bat channel, same bat nonsense. Again, thank you guys very much for hanging out. Hopefully you will see me soon. I hope the rest of your Valentine's Day, or the day after the 15th, goes great. Hope the rest of your weekend kicks ass. Take care, and ciao for now. Good night, guys.